Hey, Mr. Ryan, how are you doing? Come here and take a seat. Alright, so what you in here for? Oh, you want to get the spring cut special? Yeah, we can do that. So, before I do anything, I'm just gonna have to just adjust your seat real quick, get it to a good height. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so before we start, I'm just gonna take a quick moment just to inspect, make sure, and see what I'm working with. So, looks like you got a partial skin. It looks like it should come off. And then another layer down here that looks like it can get cut off as well. And then you still have this guy from the winter or fall harvest that we should be able to take this out as well. And then I can see that your spring hair's coming in nicely. And I see you got some new growth here. And you got some new growth over here in between these guys. It looks pretty healthy, nice and green, as I would expect. A little yellowing, but you should probably take a few more days. Just go into the sun, and that should probably fix your stuff. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, over here, you got some matting going on right here, so we're gonna have to take a little bit to try to get this guy out here. But it's nothing to worry about. You should be fine. It should be easy to get out. Yeah. And I see, yeah, this thing's already wanting to shed off here. And then you can see right here where it's just really just want to get off here. And then I saw somewhere, I think it's over here. You still got a little freshness, but if we turn over here, we can see that it's just a layer that just wants to come off. So we'll get that ready in preparation for spring. Let me do a little bit more of a deep dive real quick. Did not mean to tilt you a little bit. Let's just get you a little bit higher up, or let's just get you nice and aligned. Yeah, it looks excellent. You really seem to be doing a good job with your hair. Your green cut over here, or your green hair coming in. Let me just take a look over here. Yeah, do you see how it's feathering over here? It's definitely feathering, so I think it's gonna get tangled up. It seems pretty deeply tangled. This layer's coming off, but over here, it's kind of tangled up all the way through here. And then this guy looks very tangled up and nice and like just super tight over here. So this guy seems pretty loose. And then this guy is pretty much on there, almost like a skin. Yeah, and I love what you're doing over here. with the curls at the end. It looks really good. Alright, well, before I get started, we're just going to put this towel right below you to catch all the hair that comes down. I'm just going to fluff this towel up a little. Nice and straighten this towel out. This towel will make it easy just to clean up. Alright, so let's just get started. So let me just try to comb this out. Does that hurt? Okay, just let me know if it hurts. Alright, that looks good. And then I got this razor right here, and I'm just gonna go around, get the majority of the stuff I can get out. Just need you to turn here. And then could you just tilt your head a little forward? Right, tilt it back. There we go. And then I'm just going to need you to turn this way. Okay, and then we're just going to try to, yeah, no, that we'll have to probably go with the scissors on this one, I think. That's all we can get for this guy over here. Well, let me just do something real quick. Let me just test this. I'm just going to test the okay, I was just checking to make sure that the razor was still working. I wasn't sure if there was hair stuck in here. It looks to be good. Still working. So I got these scissors right here. Let me just put them on. And normally when I do haircuts, I like to just warm them up, because when your hair is a little cold, or I mean not the hair, but you know, when these scissors are very cold and your hair is nice and warm, it just doesn't cut right. So I just like to warm them up before we could just get started with it. Let me just do a test cut real quick. No, I think it still needs a little more heating up. Let's just do another test. Yeah, no, it's got a little bit of ways to go. So alright, it feels like it's nice and warmed up, so I'll just put this down here for now, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet your hair a little bit with this, so that I just get nice control with the scissors. But I'm just going to shake up the formula so it's nice and mixed well. It's kind of like medicine where you have to just mix it a little bit. Alright, I think it should be thoroughly mixed, so let's just get some over here. Let me just test something real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's spraying nicely. Then let's just go back on here with just make sure we got it nice and thoroughly wetted. looks nicely wetted. So let's just get in with it. And this one's kind of like my backup scissor. It's not as nice as this one. This one's just like a well-oiled machine. You can kind of tell from, just listen to that snap. It seems highly precision, nicely engineered, durable, specially imported, custom forged out of meteorites. I don't know about the last one, but this is a nice quality scissor. I like the way it just snaps. It's got little resistance to it. So I'm just gonna move you a little bit so I can just get down here. So just gonna feather the ends. Because it's a little matted. It's cutting nicely. I was expecting it to take a little bit more effort to cut this, but it seems like it wasn't as matted as I thought it would be. Sorry. Yeah. Seems like the matting's just getting a little less matted down here. It just seems like you just got really thick hair on the bottom. Alright, we're almost there. Let me just adjust you real quick. Better position. That one just went all over. Ah, shoot. Let me just readjust this. We'll get that. We'll just get that later. And then this one's kind of getting in the way. So I'm just gonna just cut this right now. And actually, now that I think about it, we could just cut all this out here right now. And, you know, we've already gotten the majority done, so might as well just get this guy out here. So let me see, is there an easy way? Is there an easy way? Let me just check over here. Okay, that doesn't feel like there's an easy way, so what we'll just do is just and then I'm just gonna move this scissor out of the way. My backup scissor. Looks like we can just get this guy over here. And then let's just go back on the top right here. Yeah, that looks good. And just lean back for me. Then let me just get down here. What would be an easy way to attack this? Oh yeah, see right here. This seems like a good entry. This seems like a great time for a left hand. Scissors. Maybe not. I think I found a nice clear entrance over here. Shoot. I have a hard time trying to get down here. Okay, looks like we got a passage going on here. And I'm just gonna get you off the chair real quick, Mr. Onion, and just try to just hold still while I try to precisely cut through this outer peel. Seems like it's going to be a difficult time. Looks like you got a little bit of rot going on here, or maybe some winter damage. I'd probably check a doctor. Seems a little wet, but you got some healthy skin underneath. Let me just peel this back a little bit, because the scissors can't handle it. It's a little too wet for the scissors. I think we're just going to have to go in with the hands. Doesn't seem like there's any easy way to go about getting this out. All right. Yeah, I can see why the scissors weren't liking. It was a little too wet for him. I'm just gonna pull your hair back a little bit. This one seems fine. A little bit wet, but I think the scissors could go and handle it. Let me just get this guy out of the way. See if I can get to this. Nah, that thing's all stuck on there. to go with the nails. Try to get in here with the hands. Alright, we look good. Looks like we got your winter peels back. Alright, so now that we're done, I got this cotton swab, or I guess, I don't know what this is called, but little cotton pad thing. And then I got some isopropyl alcohol, and if you're not familiar, this is just rubbing alcohol. And in case you got cut by the haircut, we're just putting this here to disinfect. And plus it's just a sanitary thing that we like to do over here. So let me just get some over here. Right, now that we got some alcohol, we're just it's gonna burn a little, but you know it's needed. Alright, now that we got you all nicely cut up and cleaned out all the hair, or now that we got your hair all nicely cut out and just cleaned your hair, or I guess your skin, or I don't really know, but looks like you're pretty good to go now. You look really good. It looks like you're ready for spring now, so you can be on your merry way. Alright, see ya.